attracted to you, that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to have sex with you.
That's a lie.
No,
no,
that's
not. Sexual attraction and physical attraction are two different things.
I agree. No, not really. If you find someone physically attractive, unless they turn you off, more than likely you're going to be sexually attracted to them.
Okay. But I do believe that if you're her type, you meet at least 9 out of 10 things on the list. It's going to take you 1 or 2 dates. Like you could be attractive and not her type, so it'll take you longer. But that's because you're not her initial type, what she goes for. So I feel like I think a woman's gonna make that guy wait more compared to the guy that's actually her physical type, height preference.
And that is why dating needs to be more intentional. You know, I wouldn't be out on a date with a man that I didn't think that
women do that all the time.
to or wanted to build a future or something with.
Right, but also you girls go. I mean, you guys have guys that you are attracted to, but he may not be your type, but you think he's cute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, the thing is, they go based off how they feel. Women, they go based off how they feel. Yeah. So at the end of the day, like she was saying in regards to that, like if it's that vibe, then she's going at like it's not the man can be very attractive. Like they're right when they speak about that. They can be very physically attracted to the guy, but if the vibe isn't right, if he's just not making her feel comfortable and secure and good, then he's not getting no sex. No, like he can be like looking mad good. She can be very attracted to him. Drop dead gorgeous type of guy, which basically how she views the man. But he would still, the probability decreases if he doesn't have the capability of making her feel the vibe. But the thing is,
he could be attractive, but he's broke. Or at least to what she thinks broke is. He could be like really attractive, but because he has no money or he's struggling, she's like, okay, he's attractive. She may, let him clap cheeks on the low, but usually she's like, the way women think is like, okay, he's attractive, but what are my friends gonna say when they find out he has no job? Because they care about what their friends say too.
She can maybe not even be attracted to the guy. It could be an experience where it's like she's kind of iffy about it, but she link up with homie, and homie got that Mac. He put that Mac down. Listen, them draws is coming off. So they go based off how they feel. Yeah,
I was gonna say we go based off. Well, I can only speak for me. Depending on the situation, I would go based off how the man makes me feel, not necessarily.
Yeah, it's based off. It's always because women, you don't really create a vibe.
Matters.
Yeah, but like think about this: women don't create vibes. You don't create a vibe. When it comes to your girls, you create vibes with your girls.
Yep.
But when it comes to you dating,
shut her down.
He was vibing. Thank you,
ladies. Let me finish.
Call it out.
He's basically saying the man.
But I mean, he said women can't create a vibe. Yeah, he didn't specify.
No, I did.
But he means like on dates.
I got it. Let me speak. What I'm saying is this is real simple, right? You don't create a vibe. Like when you date a man, you don't even have any expectations for you to create a vibe. What you do expect is to walk into a situation with a vibe already created by that man.
Facts.
Like that's what you expect. So if you say no, think about this. You don't even know all of the things that a man has to do to create that vibe to make you feel some type of way. Say if you linking up with a guy, he brings you to a restaurant. He's asking for a certain seat probably before you even got there. Maybe he called up. He's wearing a certain type of cologne. He's speaking to you in a certain type of way with a certain type of tone, and his jokes is hitting on point for you to feel a vibe. He has to make that joke for you to laugh. Fact. You don't have to make that joke for him to laugh. If someone is laughing at your jokes, is that a vibe to you? What's more of a vibe? You laughing at the jokes. What's more of a vibe? You feeling comfortable. That's a vibe. Do you feel comfortable yourself? No, you're expecting this man to create a situation that you are comfortable in. Think about it. You're the weaker sex anyway, from a physical standpoint, right? Mm-hmm. So even when you go out, it's like you always second guessing from a safety standpoint, like, well, is he going to be a creep? Is he going to be weird? Like, what's really going to go on here? So when you walk into that situation, depending on the vibe he created, then your feelings change and then you fall into his vibe. But you don't actually create vibes yourself. This is why stats even show a third of men between the ages of 18 and 30 is either a virgin or haven't had sex in a year. Because a lot of men don't know how to create that vibe for a woman. Even in text messaging.
I disagree. It's not even about the vibe. Because guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care what vibe you create. I don't care if you use money. I don't care if you use game. I don't care if you use flowers. I don't care if you buy her the most expensive dinner. I don't care if you buy her gifts, right? There is nothing on God's earth that you can do to please a woman. It's up to her. That's why she will leave a man with money and go sleep with a guy who doesn't make money. So for me personally, I stopped believing that there's anything a man can do to make a woman feel good. It's up to her. The same way you may give me $100 and I appreciate it, and then you give someone else $100 and they don't appreciate it, it's the same way. It's about the person. So all I can tell men is do what you are comfortable with. If you're comfortable with a $2 debt, if you're comfortable with a $10 debt, that's what you should do. But if you're thinking you're going to spend $100, $200, $500 because you're going to make her feel safe and she's going to like you, it's never going to happen, because her liking you is based on how she feels. She may like you Saturday and on Sunday she doesn't like you anymore. And you're going to be looking like, what did I do? I just spent $500 on you. Because it's not about what you spent. It's about her. Maybe, I don't know, her dog died last night. It has nothing to do with you. So for me, I don't believe that it's because men are not making women feel good, because you can never impress a woman. Anything you do, it's up to her to either like it or not. So you might as well just do you.
If a nigga shoot you a DM, that vibe start from the DM. Like it starts with that first message. If you doing too much, it could throw off. If your joke was a little too pressy, if you speaking about sex within the first couple DMs, why are you talking about sex? You horny? Ew, creep vibes. You don't get no vagina. I don't want you.
Wait,
You know what
so
I'm
you
saying?
don't
So
think
it's
women
like-
can slide into men's DMs? That's creating a vibe, right?
That barely happens.
Well, how about
That
But
doesn't
it does.
Even if the woman slides into the man's DM,
It's
he
not
still,
creating a vibe.
Nah, he still has to create that
how
vibe.
about when he
That's
comes over
crazy.
to her
Because
house?
listen, if what I'm saying is, if he doesn't create the vibe, he doesn't get sex.
That's true.
But if
I think men
I
put
wouldn't
too
agree
much
with
thought
that.
into it.
If he doesn't create the
Not that
vibe, he doesn't
complicated.
get sex. It's not that complicated.
No, it's just be
what
yourself.
if he's coming to her house? I've had a date like that.
Okay.
I cooked for him.
If
He's coming
he
over. I had to
comes
make
to
that
your
vibe.
house
Yeah.
and you can set whatever you want.
Whatever
If
tone.
whatever you can set all
Yeah.
the tones. If he does anything wrong,
To fuck up that vibe.
anything wrong to mess up that vibe, he's out of there.
No, it's facts. I mean, like,
No,
That's a
yeah,
point.
yeah.
That was a good point.
true.
That was a good
He's
point.
out of there.
No, you're right.
seriously,
So it's not the same thing right
So
now.
that's not the same thing. It's messing up the vibe then. He can't mess up the vibe. He doesn't necessarily have to create it.
no,
He
he
just
has
can't
to.
f it up. Oh, I'm
Not
sorry.
like
I
so.
disagree.
When we're thinking about it, he actually is creating it.
Yes, I've had.
I just
Yeah,
had
you
to
do,
come
right?
over.
We disagreed.
No.
Because look, put it like this. Now, here's how we're gonna know.
Okay.
Can the woman ever mess up a vibe and
Yes.
the man? Let me
Sorry.
just finish it.
She can, but chances are
Would the man ever reject sex from the woman if the woman messed up the vibe?
kind of,
Yes.
Yes.
No.
My man has.
Yeah, a man can reject sex from a woman if she messes up the vibe, but the chances are very small because men tolerate a lot. Like men are not very petty and very picky. Like a man could say something, a man could make a joke and then she doesn't get the joke. And then she's like, you know what? I'm leaving. Oh my God. How dare you speak to me like that? And the guy's like, I was just making a joke. And she'll get pissed off and leave, right? But a woman could make a joke. The man may get offended, but he will still be willing to smash. Like men are not very picky like that.
My man has.
You said your time out. You said your man, a relationship is already established. We're
Right.
talking about relationships that haven't been established, right?
No, a vibe
So-
is a vibe.
No. Listen, we're
Nah.
speaking about relationships that have not been established. We're not speaking about relationships that's already established. So don't
Okay.
move the goalposts. So what I'm saying is, would a man ever reject sex from a woman if she messes up the vibe?
Yes.
That is a no.
No, he's not.
It's a small
If a
chance.
dude mention, if you
Listen,
listen, if
Most
you
likely
walk
not.
into a date like this,
You
but
still
if
gonna
that, but if that ass is
most men
fat,
have no
But
standards.
how about hygiene?
most men don't.
I
have
was
No,
gonna
how about
ask that.
hygiene?
The
hygiene.
Niggas-
That would throw up
Listen.
vibes. I mean, I know.
I'm
Guys, I
not
would
doing
still
that,
smash,
but it's
but-
many men
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would still smash
That's
some
fair.
fish.
That's crazy.
Okay,
That's
right.
fair.
Yeah,
Look,
that's
listen,
fair.
listen.
Talk about
Look,
no
listen.
standards.
The majority, like he said,
Sorry.
based on the stats, the majority of men are either virgin or have had sex in a year. So let's say you go on a date with one of those guys that meet that statistic.
Uh-huh.
If you come on that date acting funny like you just did, but your body's right, and he thinks you look good, and you're willing to have sex with him that night, he's gonna disregard all that funny shit you was doing and have sex with you that night. But if you come on a date with a guy who has
Yo, Evil Eddie's crazy, but you're right, Evil Eddie. Some guys do hold their breath when you're back there. Some guys, when they're clapping from the back, when they're clapping chicks from the back, and there's some guys will just keep going. They'll be like, you know what? Let me finish real quick and move on. Some guys just be like, Evil Eddie's crazy.
his pick of the litter with women and has no problem getting women, and he come on a date acting funny like that, it's a dub.
Exactly.
But that's how you create a cycle.
But there's not a lot of guys who can get. There's not a lot of guys who could get any woman they want. There's not a lot of guys who have their pick of the litter. Those guys have options, so those guys would be more picky and will dub the girl that's acting funny.
We
I
didn't
think
have
there's
that
a double
context.
standard.
I think he's saying that women can get laid faster than men. That's what you're trying to say?
I mean, that's what I heard.
That's true, but
That is
he's also
true.
but he's also saying what he's saying is if a man does not create a vibe and if he's doesn't if he's not doing well on a date where he's acting weird or saying stupid stuff, you're not gonna smash him.
Fact.
Vice versa. It doesn't matter if you're saying stupid shit or acting weird or funny. If that guy finds you attractive and you're still gonna have sex with him, on top of you acting weird, he's gonna have sex with you. That's the difference. That's what we're saying.
I feel like that's thirsty.
Can I ask a
think
question?
I think it's a double standard,
It
right?
is a double standard.
Because with women, with
It's just-
men, right? Like how you're saying they're creating the vibe. A guy can look gorgeous,
Right.
But if his personality is ugly
Right.
or he's just obnoxious, you know what I mean? Or he's just being even women too, because a lot of women date for finances and he's being frugal, they're more likely to dub him. Where if a woman was to be same thing, vice versa, they would overlook it like how they would overlook it.
Well,
like
I just
how
use my own anecdotal experience. I went on a date with this girl. I smashed on the first night. She didn't set up a vibe. It was all me. Like I was doing the talking. I was being cool and
Yes, some
confident
women are
and
boring.
quote unquote funny. And like she didn't crack not one joke. She was just there, just enjoying the date.
Ladies.
You know what I'm saying? But because I'm just cool and just whatever, I end up smashing. She didn't make, you know what I mean? Like, and to be honest with you, like she turned me off that entire date. Like she was eating and like the food. I'm being so serious. This is a real like the entire day I knew I wasn't gonna mess with her after that second day. She was
Yo, Canadian Bro TV is right. He said, I've had women dress up for me when I first met her. The second, she was a beautiful African woman. You're right. Women can create a vibe too. Especially when she's nice, when she's smiling, because you don't want to go on a date with some women. They stare at you like they either stare at you like this, like they don't have this nice, sexy, feminine, kind, soft, feminine energy, right? If it's not that, she's gonna be looking on the side. You guys will sit like face to face, but she'll be you're talking, but the whole time she's looking around. It's like you came here with me. So for any time you sense that, you're like, you know what? Looks like you're not really interested in this. Let's end the date.
eating and then like she would have like food like she had mac and cheese. And she had mac and cheese sauce on the side of her mouth, in the corner of her mouth, while she's eating. Even when she was done, like it was still there.
Yo,
I'm making your point.
she knows right now.
Because he knows. Oh well, what up? But my point is, like, I was already turned off on the date, but I'm like, I'm already here. I already spent money. Yeah, I mean, I'm from around the way, like Denzel said. I'm leaving with something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but my point is, after that first date, I didn't even know I was going to hit. But I automatically knew, like, I'm not seeing this girl again. Like, I already knew.
Was that your intention?
So
What?
To hit?
yeah, it's always the man's intention. Ladies,
Yeah.
but you don't
All
wanna-
guys want to have sex.
Yeah.
All
That's
that cheese and on the
Yeah, nah, ladies, listen, real
She
quick.
didn't. I
Listen,
was
real
just
quick.
cleaning her mouth, but like I didn't like that.
Yeah, lay down real quick. You don't understand. You don't even have to speak. You can be a mute
Wow.
on a date. You can be a
meat.
listen. You don't have to speak. If you speak another language, he don't have to understand. You don't have to say a word.
You just have to have a
You
vagina.
don't have to
Just be
create
there.
any vibe. Think about it.
3 holes.
Most of the vibe comes with speaking and being charismatic. You don't have to do any of those things. And the man still will not turn down the opportunity of smashing. So what I'm saying, Men create that vibe, and women, you fall into the vibe that men create. Let's get to super
Wait,
chat.
I have a question.
All right, man. Shout out to Cooley for the video. It's true, man. Most women just show up to the date. You know, they expect a man to do everything S to Z. You know, they just want to show up, look pretty. But I mean, I don't have an issue with a woman just showing up as long as she shows up with good energy. Like they expect you to even make the conversation, because it's like if I'm always asking you questions, can you ask me something? Can you, like, if I make a joke, like, can you have some sense of humor? You know, can you not just get offended just because I made a joke? Like, you know what I mean? It's very rare to, you know how it is rare for women to find a rich man who's loyal? It's the same way it's very rare to find a woman who's like feminine and good energy and she's smiling and you like her presence. Do you know what it means to be in a woman's presence? And you just feel good because of her energy. You feel that energy. It's very rare to find a woman like that. Very, very rare. Because and the moment you find it, you find a woman like that, you just tell. The reason why you can easily tell is because the women from your past are not like that. We're not like that. So you can tell the difference. Like when a woman has that nice, soft, feminine energy, even the way she speaks, like you just want to be around her all the time. So when a woman is asking, oh, my man doesn't want to be with me, she needs to look in the mirror and be like, do I have that kind of energy, that inviting energy? You know what I mean? Anyway, next, shout out to everybody who's watching the stream, everybody who's liking the video. I really appreciate you guys for being in here with me on this nice Tuesday evening. All right, next, let's go to Lapif. I haven't done Lapif in a while, so let's go. Actually, I don't know if Lapif is going to be on tonight. If they're going to be on tonight, I may join the panel because Lapif told me I was supposed to reach out to him on Instagram, but if they have a panel tonight, I'm going to be checking it out because they start around 10. I may join Lapif's panel. You guys want to see me join Lapif's panel?